Hello, friends. How are you today? I'm good. Whenever anyone hears that I'm going to South America and leaving the US, they're like, aren't you worried about the crime? No, I'm more worried about the crime in America, honey. Enjoy that little fantasy world you're living in because America is not safer than South America. Maybe some countries in South America, but not the ones that I'm looking at. I wanted to share some actual statistics with you guys. So I'm going to pull up my screen share and let you guys see the actual numbers. Okay, first I'm going to compare Mexico to the US because everyone likes to pinpoint Mexico as, oh, it's more dangerous than the US. Mexico, the cartels, all that. Let's look at some actual facts and statistics for your little pea brain friends who say that all the time. So this is a website called Nation Master, and they do more than just crime statistics. They have stats for every country and information and really actually good information. On the left is Mexico, and the column on the right is the United States. And I'm going to go down to the murders and rapes and total crimes. So let's get into this. Murders with firearms per 1 million is 33% more in the United States than in Mexico. The rape rate is 2 times more in the United States than in Mexico. The total crimes are 8 times more in the United States than in Mexico. I'm not making this up. I'm just the messenger, and these are the facts. The total crimes per 1,000, 3 times more in the United States than in Mexico, and violent crime, 6 times more in the United States than in Mexico. Now, just for fun, let's go look at Ecuador because that's where I am deciding to go. Rape rate, 3 times more in the United States than in Ecuador. Violent crime, 68 times more in the United States than Ecuador. 68 people. That is 68. That is a big number, okay? Violent crime, 5 times more in the United States than in Ecuador. Violent crime murders, 5 times more in the United States than in Ecuador. Violent crime rapes, 57 times more in the US than in Ecuador. Y'all can't tell me nothing. I mean, when someone wants to bring that stupid BS up to you and say the United States is safe or safer than South America, just show them this website. That's all you gotta do. It's just so funny to me how Americans are literally brainwashed to think that their country is safe, is the perfect place. Have you looked around? I'm sorry. People don't shoot up schools in South America, honey. People don't shoot up grocery stores in South America, honey. Like literally in South America, if it's a crime, it's like a targeted crime. Otherwise, it's just like a petty crime, like pickpocketing or stuff like that. If it's a violent crime, it's usually targeted, and you just minding your business is not going to get you in trouble. Let's go to Costa Rica now because, Costa Rica is supposed to be, peaceful country. It's where a lot of expats go. Murders with firearms per million, 2 times more in the United States than Costa Rica. Total crimes, 295 times more in the United States than Costa Rica. That is disgusting. America, you are sick. You have a disease and you're sick in the head and you need to fix yourself because more people are going to leave. A lot of people like me are leaving for this specific reason. And my reasons for leaving are much more than just the crime here. I mean, I'm not going to be here when we get into another war, which is going to happen. I'm sick of this bullshit with the constant battles and all this other stuff. So I'm piecing out, but let's keep going. Total crimes per 1,000, 4 times more in the US than Costa Rica. Violent crime, 9 times more in the US than Costa Rica. Violent crime murders, 25 times more in the US than Costa Rica. And violent crime rapes, 50 times more in the US than Costa Rica. Y'all can't tell me nothing. Sorry, America's not safe. And if you think it is, then you're just as deluded as the rest of them. Look at the statistics. I'm going where I can have peace of mind as a female and I can have peace of mind in general. I am sick of living in a country, I'm sick of living in a sick country, first of all. I'm also sick of living in a country that takes advantage of people who don't have massive wealth. I'm sick of living in a country that the people are so ignorant that they can't even admit to something, even when the statistics are sitting right in front of them. I'm done, you guys. So that's why I'm heading out. I can't wait to get to Ecuador. Actually, I've been to Costa Rica, I've been to Mexico, I've been to Belize, but I have not been to Ecuador or Colombia yet. And I know people who have, and they really, really liked it. So I'm excited. I can't wait to try the food too. It looks like they have really good, clean. Did I mention clean? Because y'all know American food is laced with toxins, right? That's another reason why I'm leaving. If you go to South America or any country down there and eat their fruit, eat their eggs, whatever, you can taste the difference. You can taste the difference in the food because it's not laced with freaking poison and GMOs and all this other crap that America does. Even with the fresh fruits and vegetables here, they're laced with stuff. Like, it's disgusting. And then people are like, why are the cancer rates so high? Why? Because of what they're feeding you. I'm also excited about the cheaper cost of living. Like, I've been looking at Airbnbs in Ecuador, and I can tell you right now, they are very nice and very modern, and they run like 400 to 800 a month. Literally. I'm just like, what? You can't get that in America in a freaking backwoods state. Like, it's ridiculous. So I'm hoping, Lord help me, I'm hoping the timeline can be expedited like my passport was. I'm hoping the timeline can be expedited for when I can leave. I just have to get a few more things done, and I have to break my lease, and I have to go to the vet for my pet, and I have to find a small storage unit for the stuff that I actually want to keep, like the big stuff, my mattress, my dresser, TV, desktop. I'm selling that thing. That couch that I bought like almost 2 years ago, and I've probably used it like a handful of times. What a waste. I'm not the type of person to waste money either. Like, I live very frugally because I invest a lot of my earnings, and I live very minimally. And buying something that I just never use kind of sticks in my craw because I'm just like, I bought this to have a couch and I don't even use it. But anyway, if anyone's looking for a couch, just kidding, I can't ship it. Y'all are gonna have to pick it up. I hope you guys are having a great day. I hope I could at least enlighten somebody who thinks America is just the safest, most wonderful place, because it ain't. Because it ain't. Ask all the Americans who are leaving. I know, and they always want to say, oh, everyone's coming to America. Who's everyone? No, they're not. Only the people who literally live in horrible, horrible conditions and areas. The people in these countries in South America who are living like a nice life, they're not trying to come here. They're not trying to get here. So just think about that. A lot of people are leaving. I know personally, like over 10 people who have left in the last 2 years. And that's just me knowing people personally. That's not even everybody. If you look it up and if you Google it and if you research it, there are tons of articles about how Americans are leaving in droves. So enjoy the country when it's just the ignorance left, and enjoy the country when you get into another war, because I ain't gonna fucking deal with it, and I'm not gonna be here for it. I am sick of living in a place where the military industrial complex is a means of profit. I'll just sip my tea and I'll be done.